Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. So, here's what they're doing. Whenever there's a man and a woman walking together, right, they will have the woman stare down at my crotch, right, do the crotch staring theme. Right, this is what they've been doing. This is what they've been engaging in. And so, like I said, every time they do something new, I'm going to expose it. Anyway, I got back in the house and made something to eat. My son came home. I had made him something to eat before I left out, and went to put on my boots. And I put my boots on and I feel this sharp pain on the right side of my heel. Okay? Now, Pam had broken a glass a few days ago. And every time I keep telling her that when she breaks things, she has to make sure that she picks up all the little pieces, and in order to do that, right, use a wet cloth. Don't use a mop to mop up the floor. Use a wet cloth. Pick up the big pieces by hand and use a wet cloth for the other pieces. Throw that away. Then you need to take another wet cloth and you need to go over that area again, even though, and you need to also expand that area, because when glass breaks, pieces fly all over the place. Okay, and she never does that, you know. And she's like, oh, I cleaned it up and here's the cloth. But yeah, but you gotta do it. See, when if something breaks and I have to go back into the kitchen, because for the past 2 days we've been lucky, but not today. Not today. So apparently, I guess some piece might have, I don't know how he got into my foot, but I had my socks on. I was wearing sandals. I think I went to the kitchen maybe twice without sandals, and I turned around to go back out. Somehow a piece of glass got stuck in my socks. And, right? So a piece of glass got stuck in my socks, and I put my boots on, and the pain was so excruciating. So I took my socks off. When I take my boots, I took my socks off and was feeling. And sure enough, it was a piece of glass. It was very sharp, and it got stuck into my right heel on the inside. All right, so that was very painful and excruciating. Anyhow, yeah, so like I said, they go into these sort of things, right? This sort of street theater that you see. Okay, so yeah, the middle finger, do the 3 finger, yeah. He smiled at me with his gold teeth. The guy that showed the gold teeth, right? Just like the woman trying to give the thumb signal with the thumb, and she has a gold nail polish on. Hilarious. Like I said, they're very slick in terms of what it is that they're doing and how they do it and how they get away with it. And us TIs, unsuspecting victims of their crime, their covert warfare and their covert psychological warfare, in order to engage in non-consensual human experimentation, and then try to use that to blackmail you. All right? Remember, these people are sick, particularly if they're very religious. They are sick. All right? That's how powerful religious indoctrination is, where the mental illness that has developed over decades, from since we were younger as children, being indoctrinated with lies, belief system that is based off of lies, creates a mental illness within us. And so we got to understand that before 1965, very religious people were diagnosed with a form of mental illness, and then they started to infiltrate the Psychological Association of America and place themselves in these positions so that they can change the diagnosis. This is what they do. Infiltrate organization, put themselves in a position of power, and then change it. Remember, like I said, they play the long game. They play the long game. Okay? And we got to be aware of that. Anyhow. So yeah. What else? Oh yeah, so I want to discuss that video I was looking at in a separate video. I'm going to do some clips of it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Anyhow, talk to you guys in this video.